Hey, it's Victor with Social Firestarter. Today I'm in my car. I'm actually in the middle of moving, so I'm just mobile right now. Um, I wanted to make a quick video about mobile first indexing. This is something that you might have already seen because it's already kind of started to take effect earlier this year, but there's still a lot of people that don't entirely know what this is or what it means for their website. So I just wanted to give a few details just to kind of help people as they're messing with their website. So basically, mobile first indexing means that Google understands at this point that most people that are doing searches for attorneys as well as other home services or other services that they might use locally. And Google now understands that most people doing searches for this are on a mobile device. So that kind of changes things up because in the many years before, there used to be plenty more traffic coming in from just desktops. But now that people are on their phones and they're having to use like mobile data, which is much slower, they're having to use that to load up the websites. So there's a whole lot to understand behind this. But without getting into too many technical details, pretty much your website has to load fast on these mobile devices. So and this means a few different things as far as whoever's building the website has to make it lighter, maybe using less code, less scripts, less things that move around and are variable. But also, probably the most important part to this, and the biggest reason why I'm making this video, is that I've noticed how different people have you have your mobile version of the website, which looks a little bit different. A lot of times it can look exactly the same if you've made the website like super light to where it can just reshape itself to a mobile device. But basically, if your mobile version of your website looks different, you should look into what it is that looks different about it. Is it missing anything important? Because I've noticed plenty of lawyers out there, they'll have a mobile version of their website that has like significantly less content on it. Whether that's to make it load faster or not, the thing is, to load text, it's super easy to load text. It really doesn't take very much time at all. So if you have actually cut down on the text, on the content of your website for the mobile version, I would say definitely go back, revisit your website, and make sure that the content gets added to the mobile version as well. Basically, all the important features of the website should be present on the mobile version, because if not, that means there's a different user experience. And if there's a different user experience, there's a good chance that you kind of like brought down the content and kind of brought down the user experience with it. So definitely something to think about as Google continues to place more effort onto on-page and basically scanning and understanding what your website means. But with mobile first indexing, they're basically looking at your mobile version of your website and they're using that to make its judgments and to analyze the website. It's not even looking at the desktop version anymore. And definitely revisit your websites. If you've got a website with a mobile version that looks very different and you notice that it doesn't have very much content on it, definitely let me know, because a lot of times, well, so far every single time I've noticed this, I've also seen that their rankings are just not as well as they could have been. And a lot of times you can see that if you go through the history of the website and you can tell at which point they removed some of this content from the mobile version, a lot of times you can actually see a drop in rankings following. So that's pretty much it for this video, but let me know if you've got some sort of issues on your mobile site and if you think they might have dropped your rankings as well.